Alright guys, I don't know if you've heard the news. Well, you probably have heard the news. EA has bought Codemasters. What do I think of this? How do I feel about this? I kind of feel like somebody has stolen my mood ring, and I don't know how I feel about it. Codemasters, what to say? The king of, let's face it, the king of simulation racing games, with their crown, has essentially sold their crown to EA. And EA has definitely had some backlash in the past. A lot to do with transactions, with the way people pay in-game or pay for the game. It's been cleared up since, but they still have, that lingering, gloomy light over them. Codemasters in the past, I think every developer of games have had backlash in the past, or people that don't agree with what they do. And I understand that, I truly understand. Codemasters, not so much, not on the level as EA. But we know this. We know this by the track record of what they've done, how they treat their fans, what they think of their fans. And then on the other spectrum, we have EA. But there's nothing that we can do about it. It's literally over $1 billion that we're messing with. And I don't think that it was a cash grab for EA, because EA is still going to have to make games that gamers love to play, that are going to be just as addicting as Codemasters has made. And that's going to be a difficult task. We talked, I just said that Codemasters is the simulation racing game king. They are. You look at how many titles they've actually made, right? We've got the Dirt line, which, yes, I didn't agree with Dirt 5 in the beginning, but now, they've definitely turned that around for me. The F1 line. What can I say about the F1 line that hasn't already been said? What an absolutely, truly beautiful simulation game of F1 cars. It's uncomparable. The speed that you get, the feeling that you get as a driver with the cars, they do everything so much into detail. And what does EA have going for them? Need for Speed? It's a genre of fantasy. It's a fantasy racing game. There is no doubt about that. And I'm not taking back what I've said. Need for Speed is a fantasy driving game. It's in a fantasy world. Also, too, they do have Burnout, which isn't saying much, yes, but they do have Burnout and they have Need for Speed. That's about it. Is this going to... Obviously, they're going to be making a Need for Speed game soon, so be on the lookout for that. Is it going to have the reality and the simulation as the Codemasters games that we love? I don't know. Are they going to continue more lines of the Codemasters games? I hope so, in the same light. And I also hope that they, kind of come up with something new, something creative that nobody has ever seen before. But in the end, it comes down to us gamers. We are the ones that control their pockets at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what you say, that's what happens. So, we have to make sure that when EA continues this legacy, that we make our voices heard. It is super, super important to be heard, to understand that we need the consistency of the games that we've been having, that they've been bringing out, and that we love that style of play. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys, and me too. It's up to me too as well. All of us have a responsibility for when EA arrives over Codemasters. All in all, I hope that they do a good job. I hope that EA, like I said, continues that legacy, and that they do an awesome job with games in the future. To Codemasters, I just want to say, I absolutely love you guys. You do a phenomenal job. Some of my favorite lines that you guys have made of racing games. Absolutely spectacular simulations. A strict attention to detail. And I love that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your hard work and your effort and your time that you have put into these games to make me smile, to sometimes make me frustrated and throw my steering wheel across the room. Thank you guys for every single ounce of emotion that you've given me in your racing games. Best of luck, and EA, I really hope that you can make, a racing game that we all love and continue this legacy. You've got some major boots to fill, so we're going to be checking up on you, see how you're doing with this legacy that we love, and hopefully it'll be the same direction. Hopefully it will be the same game style, the same gameplay, the same designing to go into it. So I really hope so. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I will keep you guys, definitely will keep you guys updated on this. So definitely follow, like, subscribe. It's Captain Blue Shell. I'm out.